Hello everybody, my name is Estrella and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a commentary voiceover thing, talking about my trip to the United States. So I know that this video is a little bit late. We flew out to Arizona on the 31st of October and we got back on the 7th of December. So I'm a few weeks behind, but because of Christmas and everything, I hope you can excuse my lateness. So like I said, we flew out on the 31st, and once we got to Arizona, I ended up getting a cold. So I was fighting like a cold the whole time we were there, like the 10 days we were there. But it was super fun. I got to meet some family and I got to hang out with some really cool, amazing people. We got to go to a citrus farm that one of my family members runs. We got to go to the Grand Canyon as well at the end of our trip. That was so amazing. It looks so cool. One thing that I definitely noticed like different about where I live versus Arizona is it's so much warmer there. But interestingly, when we got up to like the Grand Canyon level, because we were like 10,000 feet up in the air, it was like ridiculously cold. But I didn't expect it to be that cold in Arizona, where it should have been really warm. Another thing I found interesting was that the air was really dry. So where I live, the air is really humid. So there's always a lot of moisture in the air, but in Arizona, it was really dry. So fast forward a couple of days, we went to the Grand Canyon, then we hopped on a plane and went to Oklahoma, where we got to visit some family friends and we got to hang out with my cousins. And so we got to hang out there for a weekend, and then we drove down to Arkansas. That was like a 4-hour journey. So fun. Got to sit and chat and have a nap. I was so tired, honestly. That cold had kept me up late at night, and like jet lag and everything. We finally made it to Arkansas. We had a couple of like quiet days, and then after that it was like straight into kind of visiting places and seeing people. Then we got to visit a bunch of places around about, went to a couple of cool cities. We got some great food to eat, and honestly I just loved it. Of course, it wasn't like all fun and games. I was sick in Arizona, and that kind of dragged through Oklahoma as well. So by the time we were in Arkansas, I was mostly better, but my voice was horrible. My voice was terrible. It still isn't properly back to how it was. I got sick again once we got home, so I've been sick like a lot lately, which kind of contributed to this video being really late. I've kind of chalked most of it up to like traveling. I was really stressed as well, and when I'm stressed, I tend to get more sick too. One thing I really noticed was the difference in climates. Where I live, it's very humid. In Arizona, it was dry. No matter whether we were like high up where it's cold or down where it's warmer, it was dry. And in Arkansas and Oklahoma, it was more humid than in Arizona, but it was definitely less humid than here. However, I did prefer the climate of Arkansas to the climate where I live, because in Arkansas I could run around and not feel quite as warm as you did here when it's hot outside, because there's less like hot sticky air. And no matter where we were in the US, the days were always longer there, like in the wintertime, whereas normally I have quite short winter days.
One eternity later.
So all that to say, I really enjoyed my trip, and I'm so glad I took it, even though it ended up with me being sick a lot and I had a huge delay on my videos. Since we're coming into the new year, I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about what's next for me as a person and what's next for my channel as well. So I've really been enjoying making YouTube videos. I love doing hand lettering stuff. I also want to kind of try and start branching out into other art forms, maybe learn to like draw or paint. And let me know if you guys want to see me try some of that. While visiting the States, I got to collab with Brennan from the Quinlan Voss channel. I found that so fun. So I'd like to try and maybe do some more collabs in future as well. One thing I will say is I have some like major exams coming up at the end of this year, so from maybe like March onwards, I'm definitely going to be producing less videos. I think I'll probably swing them back in maybe June or July, but up until that point, for like the first half of the new year, I probably won't be producing that many videos, so I do apologize for that in advance. And now all that's left to do is to see the final project. So here it is. What do you guys think of the finished result? I hope you guys are excited about the new year as I am. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!